Welcome to Science TV News at 1 p.m. You're with me, Edna Kaindi, and my voicing interpreter, Irene Chebiwot. Let's focus on our news. The national dialogue between the Azimio and Kenya Kwanza political coalitions will kick off Wednesday at the Bomas of Kenya. This is according to the team leaders of the two coalitions, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka and National Assembly Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah. The meeting is set to unlock the stalemate that has seen the two sides hardline their stances over various issues raised by the opposition. Among them, reduction of the cost of living, audit of the 2022 elections, reconstitution of the IEBC, and respect for political parties. However, according to the Kenya Kwanza list of issues prioritized, reconstitution of IEBC, implementation of 2/3 gender rule in parliament, inclusion of the CDF in the constitution, and creation of the office of the leader of the opposition forms their main agenda for the talks. Among issues that will kickstart the meeting is the period the talks will take, since the Azimio team has already pronounced end of August, failure to which they will resume street protests.
Tukae chini tuongee mambo ya mwananchi wa kawaida. Na tumesema agenda zile 5 rais ulituambia tuende tuongee, tutakuwa nazo kwa meza. Wakileta zingine tutawasikiza kwa heshima.
We have the nation to look after, and therefore we will be negotiating in good faith on our part. But anything that marks of bad faith, I'm sure Kenyans are able to see.
And away from that, the High Court on Monday set the hearing of 14 petitions challenging the Finance Act 2023 for September 13th and 14th. The act received criticisms from businesses and civil society groups who moved to court with petitions arguing that it will impose heavy burdens on taxpayers and stifle economic growth. One of the most controversial provisions of the Act is the increase in excise duty on fuel. The duty is set to rise by 8%, which is expected to push up the price of fuel by around 10 shillings per litre. Busia Senator Okiya Omtata termed the ruling as unfair for Kenyans, since the bench comprising Justice David Majanja, Christine Meoli, and Lawrence Mugambi also declined to stop government's backdating of the taxes to July 1st.
Section 84 of the Finance Act creates a difficulty on the taxpayer because it imposes an obligation both on the employer and the employee to deduct 1.5% towards the housing levy. Salaries have already been processed and paid.
We are not persuaded that we should exercise this jurisdiction at this stage in view of the fact that those issues were all before the court when it made the decision. Must be recalled that this is a decision in rem, and it binds all the parties whether they were before the court or not.
It's a very sad day for this country that a senator can say the speaker and the speakers are cheating in a court of law, and it is swept under the carpet by a judge of the High Court. It's a very sad day, my lord, and it is something that we should not take lightly in this country. Otherwise, there's no point for rule of law.
And away from that, following a directive issued by President William Ruto, a total of 1,448 pay bill numbers used for collection of payments for government services have been shut down. The President, on 30th June 2023, ordered that all ministries, departments, and agencies use only one pay bill number, 22222, to collect revenue paid for government services. According to President Ruto, the government could not account for some of the pay bill numbers used by various government agencies, hence the move to shut them down.
To reduce the levels of pending bills. You know what we need to do about pending bills. Digitization of government services. I already asked every minister, every PS to make sure their ministries, state departments, parastatals, agencies under them work with the ministry responsible, ICT and Interior, to make sure that we move all government services to the digital platform for purposes of efficiency, for purposes of ease of delivery of those services, and making sure that all public resources are accountable, are accounted for. I do not expect that in the next 90 days, before the end of this year, I do not expect any government service to continue in the manual framework. I do not expect. Every government service must be not just on the digital platform, it must be delivered on the digital platform. From first today, I do not expect any other pay bill for any government agency except what we agreed, a government pay bill that will be manned by Treasury.
On to our next news item. More women from the 6 coastal counties are expected to be trained to better exploit opportunities in the blue economy sector. This is after the validation of a feasibility study that delved into the needs of women from Mombasa, Kilifi, Kwale, Taita Taveta, Tana River, and Lamu counties in the blue economy. The study, undertaken by the Basket, One Consulting and Advisory Limited, revealed that there is a need to better equip women with more skills needed to better exploit available opportunities in the blue economy. Basket One Consulting and Advisory Limited team leader Susan Sagina said the feasibility report will go a long way to helping develop a women economic empowerment strategy that will be used to empower women, especially in the aquaculture, maritime, transport and logistics sector.
Kuweza kuvalidate hii feasibility report kwa maana itatupeleka mbali kwa mpangilio wa kutayarisha hii Women Economic Empowerment Strategy ambayo itasaidia mwanamke mpwani, itasaidia mambo ya blue economy na itatuwezesha kuimprove skills kwa mwanamke ambaye anahusika kwa mambo ya baharia na mambo ya blue economy, transport and logistics.
The initiative is to ensure that we work with women within the coastal counties, within the 6 coastal counties, to empower them to exploit all the opportunities within the blue economy, specifically in aquaculture, maritime, transport and logistics. The entire program, the Go Blue project, budget was about 7.9 million euros. It was co-financed by the European Union and the Federal Republic of Germany, and we hope to continue to do a lot more as we explore other opportunities for partnerships.
Katika ile blue economy katika Dongo Kundu wameweza kupropose kuwa wale wamelipa 80% kutoka Korea, tumepata msaada kutoka kwao, lakini ile 20% ambao serikali ya Kenya iliahidi kuwa itaweka pia katika budget hawajaweka. Mkiangalia katika budget wameka only 1%. 1% haiwezi kutimiza hii Dongo Kundu kama vile tunavyodhania. Kwa hiyo inauliza serikali wao, yani wametuweka wapi sisi wa pwani?
Our last news item, about 18 new municipalities in Kenya have been included amongst the 77 that are set to benefit from Phase 2 of Kenya Urban Support Program, meant to boost infrastructure and services in urban settlements. Secretary of Urban and Metropolitan Development, Engineer Benjamin Jenga, said the funding from World Bank of about 43 billion shillings will be released in July 2024, after the selected municipalities have been appraised. Engineer Jenga was speaking at the newly commissioned Cabernet Public Park, where he challenged the municipalities to move with speed and abide by the laid down conditions so as to avoid being locked out from the funding.
Phase 1 is coming to an end by end of this year, 31st of December. It's a program for 5 years. Phase 1, we are supporting 59 municipalities. Now we had $300 million. As we now go to the Phase 2, we have 77 municipalities and we have the same amount of money, $300 million. So it means the money that we are allocating per urban resident, imeteremka chini kidogo, it is $18 per urban resident. Lakini tukitengeneza population, we are going to get more than 119 million because population itakuwa juu, multiplied by $18 per urban population itakuwa juu. This money for Phase 2, it is coming here for 1st of July 2024. Because this 1 year that we are not giving the money for development, we want to appraise municipalities. We have 9 minimum conditions that all municipalities must meet, all of them, so that they can qualify to get monies from 1st of July 2024. We are going to appraise municipalities by October this year. Now those conditions are not difficult. Kwanza, ni lazima municipalities iwe imesimama imara na ikuwe independent. Nimeshukuru tuko na board. Na board, all members are there. We have the board wakuwe na nguvu ya kuprocure, ya kufanya kazi, na wawe na budget, na wawe na wafanyikazi.
Very much for joining us for 1 p.m. news. You've been with me, Edna Kaindi, and my voicing interpreter, Irene Chebiwot. Please join us for sports news with Ben Werangai. Goodbye.
We are now closer to you. In our quest to reach you, we are in Mount Kenya region, Coast region, Western region, Nyanza region, Nairobi region, Eastern region, and Southern region on free-to-air platforms, Signet, GoTV, and StarTimes. And to make things even better, you can now watch us online on www.sciencetv.co.ke/live on any internet device, your phone, tablet, laptop, and desktop computer from anywhere in the world at any time. Science TV, leaving no one behind.
Money service imefika. Vuma ni wallet yako ya kurahisisha. Download Vuma app just like that. Ama join ukidial *844 #8. Kutop up ni Visa au Mastercard. Pesa Vuma tu Vuma ni free kutuma. Yo yo. Ni free kutuma. Kufanya transfer to any bank ni kuvuma. Vuma, Vuma, Vuma.
To join, dial *844# and download the Vuma app now. Load cash to your wallet through Vuma agents or your bank, or go to your nearest KCB bank branch, ATM, or agent. Let your money flow with Vuma.
Nairobi is watching Science TV.
Welcome viewers to Science TV. My name is Ben and that is my sign name, and the interpreter doing the voicing is Anne Wairimo. Let us focus on our sports news item. Mandira girls, also called soccer assassins, were crowned winners of the Football Kenya Federation Division 1 Women's League after beating Kibera Soccer Ladies 4-1 at Rift Valley Institute of Technology grounds in Nakuru. The two teams made it to the finals after emerging champions of Zone A and Zone B. Elsewhere, Bungoma Queens overpowered Uweza in a promotion playoff, earning a place in the next season FKF Women's Premier League. The Queens won 6-5 through a penalty as the two sides tied 1-1 in regular time, forcing the match to be decided through sport kits. Soccer Asians, Kibera Soccer Ladies and Bungoma Queens will now feature in the 2023-2024 Women's Premier League.
Ingawaje kulingana na namna tulikuwa tunafanyia tulikuwa tunatarajia. Kwa hivyo nina furaha matarajio yetu yametimia. Ingawaje kulingana na namna tulikuwa tunafanyia tulikuwa tunatarajia. Kwa hivyo nina furaha matarajio yetu yametimia.
On to our next news item. England secured their place in the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup after they beat Nigeria 4-2 on penalties in Brisbane on Monday. The European champions, who were reduced to 10 players after 87 minutes, held Nigeria to a 0-0 draw at the end of extra time, forcing penalties. Morocco is the only African team left to try get a place in the quarterfinals of the ongoing 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. The Atlas Lionesses play France today at 2 p.m. at the Hintmarsh Stadium. That's the end of our sports stories. Thank you viewers for watching Science TV. My name is Ben, and that is my sign name. The interpreter doing the voicing is Anne Wairimu. Please remember to comment and to send messages at Science TV YouTube, Instagram, and even Twitter, also Facebook. Good afternoon.